everybody, a bit of a longer wait for round 2 to start here, but we've won the die roll, so we're going to play first. And we're going to keep, of course. And that means that we're looking to start playing creatures on turn 3, not on turn 2. Otherwise, we would never get to 8. So we're going to lead with a swamp and pass our turn. I also just realized, perhaps terrifyingly, my opponent's name is _Momir. So maybe this guy means business. Could be in some trouble here. We're going to skip our 2-drop. He's going to play his 2-drop, presumably. Plays an island. Greedy. Gets himself Gobhobbler Rats. They're a 2/2, and if he has no cards in hand, which he will someday, they become a 3/2 that he can regenerate. Pretty good. Not sure if he'll survive until then, but not terrible. Our 3-drop is a Phyrexian Negator. It's a 5/5 with trample, and whenever it's dealt damage, I sacrifice that many permanents. That's bad. Not sure what I'm going to do with Phyrexian Negator. Not attack, I'll tell you that. He gets himself a 1/4 that can block any number of creatures. He's going to attack for 2, I bet. Oh, he's not. I would have let it through. There's no way I was going to sack the Negator and a land. Let's see what we get at 4. Maybe it's better. We get ourselves Graceful Antelope. It's a 1/4 with Planeswalk. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may have target land become a plains until Graceful Antelope leaves the battlefield. Alright, so if I can get that Antelope through, then I can always get the Antelope through. That's horrible. Oh, what set was that? It's one of the ones I don't know. That's Mirari, right? So, not sure what set that is. Prophecy or something. Carrion Howler, a 2/2 that he can pay a life to make it into a 4/1. Not the worst. Still no attacks. Sure thing. Let's drop a swamp. Drop a 5-drop. Discard swamp. Vampire Warlord. It's a 4/2. I can sack another creature to regenerate it. Not the worst. Just going to pass the turn, though. This is going to be a bit of a stalemate match, I think. 2/2. Whenever you cast a creature spell, which he's never going to do. So it's a 2/2 for 5. That's pretty bad. And no attacks. Let's drop that swamp. Throw away the plains. Get ourselves a vanilla 6/4. And let's come in with the Warlord. He's willing to trade? Yeah, let's just trade. I'm okay with that, I think. He's on 6 now. What's he gonna get himself? A Rubble Hulk. Power and toughness each equal to the number of land you control. So it's ultimately gonna be an 8/8. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see what we can get for 7. Butcher Org. It's a 6/6, and I can assign Org combat damage divided as you choose among defending player and or any number of creatures he or she controls. What? So basically when he attacks, it doesn't matter what my opponent does. I get to just deal the damage however I want, whether or not he blocked. Interesting. Interesting. Let's just pass the turn, I think. So I could, like, wipe ish his board, kind of, a little, sort of. Weird card from Onslaught. So our opponent's going to be on 7. Let's see what he ends up with. He's taking his time. Maybe he's trying to understand Butcher Org. What's he get? He gets himself a Platinum Angel. He can't lose the game and I can't win the game as long as that exists. That's pretty bad. Could just kill the Angel if I attack with the Butcher, which I might do. Let's see what we get for our 8-drop. Myojin of Knight's Reach. It's a 5/2 that does not have a divinity counter, so it's not indestructible. So it's just a 5/2. That could have been better. Let's just be aggressive. In with both. And I'm going to kill the Angel and kill maybe the rats. That is how that works, right? Pretty sure that's how that works. So he's going to block the Carrion Hand, and he's going to block with the Rubble Hawk. That's okay. So he's going to make that into a 4/1, which is going to kill that. That's fine. So now I get to assign damage? Yeah, so none to Rebel Hulk. 4 to the Angel, 2 to the Rats. 4 to the Angel, 2 to the Rats. There we go. We can win the game again! He has an 8/8, but we can win the game again. Oof, Nicol Bolas. So he's got himself a 7/7 that he's going to pay for. And the discard doesn't terribly matter. But the flying 7/7 does matter a little bit. Goodbye, Antelopes. It was nice knowing you. So we need a good 8-drop. Otherwise, we're kind of toast here. Because I really can never block with that Negator. We get ourselves Filigree Angel. It's a 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, I get 3 life for each artifact I control. So I control 1, so I gain 3 life. Sorry about the phone in the background. So yeah, 4/4 Flyer's not going to do too much for us. I guess I could double block Rubble Hulk and kill it. So that's something. And since he's paying for Nicol Bolas, he's only going to be making 5-drops. He's coming in with both, so yeah, we're going to double block Rubble Hulk. That's going to leave us with no blockers, unfortunately. I'm going to go to 20. Phyrexian Negator, you're so bad. Although I could attack in and deal a damage to him, right? I'd have to sack a permanent, though. Maybe I just sack him. Oh, but he's going to have a 5-drop that'll probably be more than 1 power. No, it's 0 power. Tap an untapped wizard you control. Draw a card. So he could actually start ramping if he wants to here. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Ramping in Momir is basically getting up to 10 or 11, trying to get an Eldrazi out. We hit our 8 and we get Chorus of the Conclave, a 3/8 Forest Walk. And I won't be casting any creature spells. And we're going to attack with the Negator. I'll deal the damage to him, and I'll sack the Negator. So I'm going to take another 7 and go to 13. Not the best. Damn you, Bolas. What's he on now? He's on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's on 10, so he's on 7 because of the bolus that he's paying for. He gets himself a Carplusian Giant, a 3/3, and it requires Snowlands. That's a pretty bad 7-drop. Pretty bad in a format with no Snowlands. Alright. Need this 8-drop to be something. Come on, something. It's kind of a nothing. I mean, it's a 7/4, so the giant won't kill it, and it has trample. So I guess I'll get in for 3 in kind of a race here. Take him to 19. We're going to go to 6. He's going to put down a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to put down an 8-drop. So he's back on his mana. He's also on 11 if he wants to sack Nicol Bolas. Oh, Sphinx. Oh, that's not Steel Wind. What is this one? It's a 6/6 flyer. End step, gain 3 life. If it's on tapped, otherwise each opponent loses 3 life. Yay, that's fun. But we need something big here. We need a sweeper, or else we're dead. We get ourselves very much not a sweeper. We can block Bolas, though, but we still take 6. So that's unfortunate. Unfortunate, but we held in as best as we could. A 7/7 flyer is bad, bad news. But let's go into game 2 and see if we can do a little bit better. We'll play first again. We'll keep, of course. Drop a swamp and pass the turn. Should have known that Momir here, or underscore Momir rather, would have been pretty good at Momir. Skip our 2-drop, pass the turn, and let's see what he starts off with. He gets himself a Baleful Eidolon, 1/1 Death Touch. Not the worst. Not the worst. It's going to block for days. Well, 1 day, but that'll be a good day when he does. We get ourselves a 2/2 first strike that can't attack, and when I have no islands, I sack it. So I get nothing. My 3-drop is nothing. I should have played that island. I certainly hope you can't hear the birds outside. I can hear them very loudly in my headphones, but I don't think they're being picked up. Gavany Ironwright, so it's a 1/4, and when he has 5 or less life, every other creature gets +1/+4. It could be a little bit gross in the end game, but ideally he doesn't stick around at 5 life for long. Let's drop another swamp, see what our 4-drop looks like. Orhan Yeti, 3/3, blah 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 snow stuff. So it's a 3/3 for 4. It's not the worst. His 4-drop is Horde of Boggarts, 1/1. Power and toughness each equal to the number of red permanents you control. Can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. I mean, it could get gross later on, but it's going to take a while. I'll just take this 1, of course. Let's throw away a swamp and see what we get for 5. Matopi Golem, a 3/3 that I can regen for 1, but when you regen it gets weaker. That's kind of gross. Let's just pass the turn. Might just trade the Golem for the Eidolon here. Stop taking 1 damage, get the Death Toucher off the battlefield. What's he get himself? Azor's Elocutors. That could be bad. Need 5 filibuster counters on it. That could be bad. I need a flyer or something to start dealing damage to him. No attacks, so he knew I was going to block with the Golem there. 6-drop, we get ourselves a Dragon Broodmother, 4/4 flyer, awesome. Beginning of each upkeep, I get a 1/1 red and green dragon creature with flying and devour. Explain devour. As the token enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice any number of creatures that enters the battlefield with that many, twice that many +1. Wow. He says, nice card, and I say, yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Each upkeep, wow. That's pretty beefy. So I will just leave that as a 1/1, I think. The next 1/1 will eat that 1/1 and maybe the golem to be bigger. Of course, if he gets a flyer, we're going to get negated a little bit. He gets himself a flyer. Not only that, but Vizar the Dreadful just taps and blows stuff up. So, yeah. Yeah. Do I devour? So that would get me 2 counters. But I mean, he's just going to kill it if I make it big, so there's not too much of a point in that. Vizar is also a pretty nice card. Did I play land? Am I actually? Yeah, it's turn 7. Whoops, no, don't pass the turn. That would be awful. I have gone out of order and things are working strangely. There we go. So our 7-drop is going to be Angel of Glory's Rise. Exile all zombies. Oh, is she a zombie, please? Oh, she's a Gorgon. Why couldn't she have been a zombie? Alright, so we're just going to pass the turn. She's going to blow up, I assume, the Broodmother. We're going to make a dragon. We're going to eat. Why can't I sack this dragon? Like, that's the dragon that just came into play. Oh, you can only sack... No. Why can't I sack this dragon? I want to sack that dragon. Let's sack the golem. Make a 5/5 flyer. That's weird. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice any number of creatures. And it would not allow me to sack the top of the token stack. He got just a plain vanilla 8/8? Alright. Alright, so let's see. So another one comes in and I can't sack that. That's so weird. I'm going to have to file for compensation on that, I think. Now let's see what we get for 8. We get Axelrod Gunnarsson, 5/5. Whenever a creature dealt damage by Axelrod Gunnarsson dies this turn, you gain a life and it deals damage to the player. Not that amazing. Well, let's come in with this 5/5 dragon. I bet it's just going to get killed. Sure. Oh, he's going to kill the Broodmother. Alright, so he's going to take 5. He's going to lose a filibuster counter. It's going to stop dragons being made so much, though. Let's see what his 8-drop is. That's definitely annoying that the, what was it even called? Broodmother? Dragon Broodmaster? Baron Singier, 5/5. Whenever a creature dealt damage by him dies, put a +2/+2 counter, regenerate another target vampire. He doesn't have any of those. He's going to come in with his 8/8 and his Baleful Eidolon. I will double block this 8/8 and gain a life. That'll be awesome, right? He said test. He must be lagging out a little bit. So yeah, we're going to double block that. 2 for 1 ourselves, but gain a life and deal a damage to him. Oh wait, he can just tap Vizara, can he? Yeah, he could do that. Will he do that? He didn't. Okay. Ping him for 1. Take him all the way down to 18. I'm going to go all the way up to 23. Take another filibuster counter off. And then hope we get something cool. And not something terrible. Nicol Bolas, you're going to get blown up really quick. Not only that, I can't even pay for him because I don't have an island. He's going to blow up that dragon. I'm going to pass the turn. I could have attacked, but then he could have attacked for a lot because he has a number of flyers. Big flyers at that. He's going to pass the turn. I'm going to sack Bolas. He's going to kill the angel. Bad times going on here. Come on, 8-drop. Uh, 7-6 with reach. Not the best. He's going to kill that 7-6 with reach, I bet. I almost... Oh no, he killed the angel. I almost wonder if he just wants to win with the elocutors. He's 2 turns away from doing it. And he's got the flyers to block. Spirit of the Night, Flying Trample Haste Pro Black. First strike as long as it's attacking. So many flyers. I basically need to hit Hover Guard Sweepers or something like that. But we're getting a little bit steamrolled this match. Really wish I could have sacked the tokens to the Broodmaster. He must be having some lag issues here. He keeps doing little tests. Ooh, he's coming in, eh? Well, let's block and block. Can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Right. Oh, because I hit okay, because I was saying okay and thinking okay to that, I accidentally passed my block step. Whatever. That's only super terrible. Hover Guard Sweepers or we lose. 7-6 vanilla doesn't do it, so he can kill that, kill that. Sorry, kill that. I mean, I'm 99% sure we lose. Because he can kill the Reacher. And then he can kill the dragon. One of these will get through. I'll block the bigger one. He can get in for 5. I mean, I guess we're not dead this turn, I don't think, but we're dead next turn. We're dead next turn to filibustering. Whenever Thing from the Deep attacks, sacrifice it unless you sack an island. Not the best. So, I mean, I guess we have 1 turn. We have 1 more turn for the sweepers. I think they're at 8. I feel like they're at 8. He's coming in with his 2 flyers. We're going to blocky block. And then hope. We are down to 6. Come on, sweepers. We get 2 3/1 red elementals. That doesn't do it. So that's that game, unfortunately. We lost that match, so we are 1-1, and I'm going to need to file compensation because Hydra, or Dragon Brood Master, or whatever it is, seems to be bugged. But I'll see you guys for round 3, and we'll see if we can maybe 2-1 this 3-match Momir Q event thing that I've made up. But I'll see you guys for round 3.